Life can feel heavy sometimes. The weight of our worries and fears can seem almost unbearable, like we're carrying a weight we can barely lift. Each step feels like a monumental effort, and every breath a struggle. We've all been there, feeling lost in a sea of challenges, unsure of which way to turn. The path ahead seems unclear, and the noise around us only adds to the confusion. The world feels dark, and hope seems distant. The rain pours down, and the clouds obscure the light, making it hard to see any glimmer of hope. It's in these moments when we're at our lowest that we discover our true strength. We find a resilience we never knew we had, and a determination that pushes us forward. It's okay to not have all the answers. Life is a journey of discovery, and sometimes the questions are more important than the answers. It's okay to feel lost and unsure. These feelings are a natural part of the human experience, and they remind us that we are alive and growing. What matters is that we keep moving forward, one step at a time. Each small step is a victory, and each moment of progress is a testament to our strength. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. There are people who care about you, who are willing to lend a hand and offer support. We all face storms in our lives, but it's how we weather them that defines us. The challenges we face shape us into who we are meant to be. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, to admit we're struggling, we open ourselves up to growth and connection. It's in these moments of honesty that we find true support and understanding. Embrace the uncertainty. It's in those raw, messy moments that we find our footing and begin to heal. The chaos can lead to clarity, and the pain can lead to strength. You are stronger than you think. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to prove your resilience and determination. You are braver than you believe. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to face it head-on. And you are capable of overcoming anything life throws your way. With each victory, no matter how small, you grow stronger and more capable. I remember a time in my own life when everything felt overwhelming. It was as if I was standing at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take. I was facing a series of challenges, both personally and professionally. The pressure was mounting, and I felt like I was being pulled in multiple directions. Fear and self-doubt clouded my judgment, making it difficult to see a way forward. Every decision seemed fraught with potential failure, and I was paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. The weight of the world seemed to rest on my shoulders, and I felt utterly lost. It was as if I was carrying an invisible burden that grew heavier with each passing day. One particular day, I found myself sitting on the edge of my bed, tears streaming down my face. The sense of hopelessness was overwhelming, and I couldn't see a way out of the darkness. I felt like a failure. Every effort I made seemed to fall short, and I began to question my worth and abilities. Everything I had worked so hard for seemed to be slipping away. My dreams, my goals, and my sense of purpose were all fading into the background. It was in that moment of utter despair that I realized something had to change. I couldn't continue down this path of self-destruction and negativity. I couldn't keep running from my problems. I needed to confront them, to face the challenges head-on, no matter how daunting they seemed. I needed to face them head-on. It was time to stop avoiding the difficult conversations and the hard decisions. It was time to dig deep, to find the strength I didn't know I possessed. I began to take small steps towards reclaiming my life, starting with self-care and reflection. That day marked a turning point in my life. It was the beginning of a journey towards self-discovery and resilience. It was the day I decided to embrace the struggle, to find meaning in the pain, and to reach out for support. I realized that I didn't have to face my challenges alone. It was the day I began my journey towards resilience, a journey that would teach me the value of perseverance, the importance of self-compassion, and the power of community. Life isn't always easy. We often find ourselves walking down paths that seem lonely and uncertain. We all face challenges that test our limits, pushing us to climb higher and reach further than we ever thought possible. But it's in these moments of adversity that we have the opportunity to discover our true strength. Whether it's lifting weights or running a marathon, these physical challenges mirror the emotional and mental hurdles we encounter. When we embrace the struggle instead of trying to avoid it, we open ourselves up to profound growth. Meditation and journaling can help us process these experiences, turning pain into wisdom. Think of it this way. A pearl, a thing of beauty and resilience, is formed through irritation. This natural process is a perfect metaphor for our own journey. When a grain of sand slips inside an oyster, it causes discomfort. This tiny irritant is the beginning of something extraordinary. But instead of rejecting the irritant, the oyster embraces it, covering it with layers of nacre, eventually creating a pearl. This transformation is a testament to the power of acceptance and patience. Our struggles are like those grains of sand. They may seem insignificant at first, but they hold the potential for great transformation. They may initially cause us pain, but it's how we respond to them that determines our outcome. Pain can be a powerful teacher if we allow it to be. By embracing our challenges, by allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, we can transform our pain into something beautiful and strong. Self-reflection and self-compassion are key in this process. Remember, vulnerability is not weakness. It is a sign of strength and courage. It takes courage to face our fears, to acknowledge our pain. Deep breaths and honest journaling can help us navigate these emotions. But it's in those moments of raw honesty that we find the strength to rise above and become the best versions of ourselves. Standing on the peak of our challenges, we can look back and see how far we've come, with a smile that reflects both our struggles and our triumphs.